The Adventures of Cluckles, the Great Farmyard Festival.
By Talking Pillow.
In the heart of the vibrant village of Fawldom, among the fields of swaying grass and gentle streams, life was thriving more than ever. The sun smiled down on the lush landscape, where all kinds of animals lived in harmonious bustle, their days filled with work and play. Ever since Cluckles' bold adventure, the spirit of unity had strengthened among the farmyard brethren, and the tales of bravery had woven themselves into the community's colorful tapestry. One radiant morning, a buzz stirred in the air more electric than usual. From the tallest barn to the smallest burrow, a wave of excitement swept through Fawldom. The animals had decided it was high time to celebrate their shared happiness and the peace that had become their beloved norm. There was to be a grand festival, the first of its kind, with laughter, dance, and a showcase of talents, a true spectacle under the stars. However, in the midst of this delightful chaos, our feathered hero, Cluckles, paced with a frown on his usually cheery corner of the yard. The festival had invited everyone to present a special skill, an act that would spark joy in the audience. While others pranced around, practicing their parts, Cluckles found himself in a pickle. What was his talent? He couldn't sing like the melodious nightingales, nor could he leap like the athletic frogs. He had been courageous, yes, but what fun performance could he possibly give? Thus, the stage was set for a new kind of adventure, one that had Cluckles flapping in a whirlwind of feathers and hilarity. Little did he know, this quest for talent would not only be a journey filled with laughter and blunders, but also a surprising discovery of an unseen side of himself. The farm was about to witness the most unforgettable festival, all thanks to the heartwarming shenanigans of Cluckles the courageous chicken. The search for talent. As the morning sun stretched its golden beams over Fawldom, the farm was abuzz with unprecedented excitement. Animals were chatting in groups, banners were being hung, and makeshift stages were erected from hay bales. In the middle of all of this stood Cluckles, scratching the ground nervously with one foot. Barney, the dog, bounded over with a stick in his mouth. "Hey, Cluckles, aren't you excited? I'm going to do tricks with this stick here. Watch." He flipped the stick high in the air and caught it with a triumphant bark. Cluckles forced a smile. "That's great, Barney. I'm still figuring out what to do." Just then, Daisy, the cow, strolled up, her bell jingling. "You're not alone, Cluckles. I'm going to recite moo poetry. It's like regular poetry, but with more moo." "That sounds unique," Cluckles replied, a little perplexed. "It's not about being perfect. It's about having fun, showing something you enjoy," Daisy mooed cheerfully, sauntering off to graze contentedly. Feeling slightly reassured, but mostly still in a flap, Cluckles decided to walk around, hoping for inspiration. He met various groups of animals rehearsing their acts, from the pigs' synchronized mud ballet to the goats' headbutting contest. He bumped into Miss Beakley, the motherly hen. "Cluckles, dear, what's your talent for the festival?" she asked, adjusting her bonnet. I don't know, Miss Beakley. I can't figure out what I'm good at," Cluckles admitted, drooping slightly. Now, every bird in Fawldom knows you're full of surprises," Miss Beakley clucked sympathetically. "Why don't you visit Mr. Hoots? He's wise and might offer some guidance." That perked Cluckles right up. "Thanks, Miss Beakley. I'll do that." With new-found determination, he set off towards the woods where Mr. Hoots, the old owl, resided. And so Cluckles began his journey, feathers ruffled with nervous excitement, unaware that his quest for a simple talent would turn into an exploration of joy, creativity, and self-discovery. The Misadventures of Training. Under the leafy canopy of Fawldom's woods, Cluckles found Mr. Hoots perched on his usual branch. The old owl was nodding off in the mild afternoon sun when Cluckles cleared his throat. "Mr. Hoots, I need help. The Farmyard Festival is coming and everyone's preparing, but I don't know what to do." Mr. Hoots opened one eye, then the other. Young Cluckles, talent comes from within. It's not just doing what others do, but finding joy in what you do. Try different things, practice, and see what feels right. Inspired, Cluckles thanked Mr. Hoots and headed back, determined to discover his hidden talent. First, he attempted juggling eggs, much to the horrors of the hens around. "No, no, no! Not with the eggs, dear," squawked Miss Beakley, rushing to save her potential offspring. Apologizing profusely, Cluckles then spotted Russell the rooster puffing out his chest in the song. Aha! Singing! Cluckles cleared his throat and screeched a note. Cats yowled, dogs howled, and Russell coughed, suggesting, Maybe a quieter talent, buddy." Feeling downtrodden but not defeated, Cluckles next approached the painting station where Patty the pig was splattering colors with her snout. "Can I try?" Cluckles asked, picking up a brush with his beak and splashing paint left and right. Patty chuckled, her artwork a mess of colors. "Cluckles, it's creative, but maybe it needs a bit more direction." After several more misadventures, including a comedy stand-up that only the geese understood, and a magic trick where he made Miss Beakley's favorite feather disappear, accidentally, of course, Cluckles was disheartened. He sat down, feeling every bit of the untalented chicken he thought he was. Seeing his misery, his friends gathered around. Barney dropped his stick, Daisy left her poetry, and even Patty waddled over, all wearing encouraging smiles. "Cluckles, it doesn't matter if you can't juggle, sing, paint, or perform magic," Daisy mooed softly. "Well, that's right," barked Barney. "We like you for you, your courage, your adventures. That's impressive already." "You think so?" Cluckles looked up, his eyes gleaming with forming tears. "We know so," they chorused, nuzzling him in comfort. With his friend's support, Cluckles felt warmth in his heart. Maybe he hadn't found his talent yet, but he certainly wasn't alone. Together, they decided to keep trying, laughing off the failures and enjoying the journey, proving that the road to self-discovery is rarely taken alone. The Great Farmyard Festival. The day of the Great Farmyard Festival arrived, and the atmosphere was electric. Streamers decorated the trees, and various stages were set up for performances. Cluckles, feeling a mixture of excitement and nervousness, walked through the crowd with his friends. "You're going to be great, Cluckles," Daisy mooed, giving him a gentle nudge. Before they knew it, the festival was in full swing. Russell's singing had everyone clapping, and Patty's abstract painting corner attracted a curious crowd. Cluckles cheered and clapped, feeling a surge of pride for all his talented friends. As the sun started to dip, painting the sky in shades of orange, Miss Beakley fluttered onto the stage.
Now, ladies and gentle animals, we've had a day of wonderful talent, but we have one final performance. Cluckles, dear, the stage is yours.
Swallowing hard, Cluckles stepped forward, the gazes of the entire farm upon him. His mind raced. He had tried so many things and still hadn't found his talent. He took a deep breath and addressed the crowd. Friends, I tried to find a special talent to show you all. I tried everything from singing to magic, but, well, I learned I'm not very good at them. A supportive moo came from Daisy in the crowd, followed by encouraging barks and oinks from others. Cluckles felt a swell of gratitude. But I realized something important. My talent isn't something I do. It's who I am. I'm Cluckles, the chicken who loves going on adventures and sharing them with you all. Spurred by a sudden idea, Cluckles began recounting his adventures, from the narrow escapes to the funny mishaps. He imitated Mr. Hoot's wise tone, flapping his wings wildly while describing a windy flight, and even threw in a dramatic pause or two. Laughter erupted from the crowd, along with hanging on to his every word during the scarier bits. Cluckles, gaining confidence, found the joy of storytelling unfolding naturally. As he finished, the farm erupted in cheers. Miss Beakley was wiping a tear, and even Russell looked impressed.
Cluckles, that was wonderful,
Miss Beakley clucked, leading the applause. His friends rushed onto the stage, surrounding him with congratulations. You found it, Cluckles, Barney barked excitedly. You're a storyteller. As the stars appeared one by one in the night sky, the festival concluded with a feast, and Cluckles sat surrounded by his friends, feeling content. His talent might not have been conventional, but it was his, and it brought everyone together. That, Cluckles thought, was what truly mattered.